You know, before I get into the meat of this video, there's a few things that I need to say up front that will, of course, serve as the intro to this masterpiece. Now, currently, one more again, I'm sitting out here smoking on a Camacho Triple Maduro, which y'all know I've told y'all in many of my videos is a cigar that's better than sex. But I'm sitting outside, I'm going to produce this video as I soak in some of this sun. So again, if you hear the background noise, you know what it is. I'm sitting back chilling and then producing this masterful video. And of course, you've seen the title. But before we get into the crux, as y'all know, tomorrow is Yo Mama's Day. And y'all know every major holiday I produce a trilogy in the whole. I told y'all last week I was working on some material that Brother Obsidian sent me. And I'm going to explain to y'all what's going to come down the pipe. Now, the video footage that the brother sent me last week of the live stream of one Kristen and Kerrison in Kendall, St. Charles, dealing with that alleged suicide that have taken place on y'all's Negro sector of YouTube, I'm going to put that in my war chest. And the reason why I'm going to put that in my war chest is because I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see yay or nay as to if this is true or if it's false. Either way, I'm going in. Either way, I'm going in. Unfortunately, if it comes to be true, I'm going in on y'all. If it comes to be false, I'm going in on her. But I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait. So that whole live stream that's going to tie into that video, I'm going to put that in my war chest. I'm sitting back waiting. But the video footage, or the clip rather, that the brother sent me of the Cynthia G statement, I'm going to include that in the rabbit hole for this holiday trilogy. But I'm also going to include a video footage that he sent me, I believe was, I can't remember what day it was last week. In this video footage says it all. I mean, there's, when I viewed the video footage, I thought to myself, my God, this brother has given me a gem. He's giving me a gem. Because in this video footage, it's an altercation that took place between a black female and a white guy. And the black female, her son, which I didn't know it was her son at the time I'm watching the video. I'm wondering, is this a dude or is this a girl? And when you see the video footage, you see what I'm talking about. It wasn't until the mother came out of the donut shop, of all places, and confronted the white guy. Because her son had parked their car in a handicapped parking spot, and the guy was actually handicapped. So he confronted the son. The mother comes out and she confronts the white guy. And as they're going back and forth, here come one of y'all. Got his cape flapping in the breeze. And I thought to myself, oh my God, that brother has given me a gem that I'm going to have to use in this Yo Mama's Day trilogy. So y'all know what it is, second nature like breathing. I'm going to show y'all the video clip. And I'm going to come behind it and give you my commentary. You know what it is. Second nature like breathing. Send me an email, I'll get you that link for this Yo Mama's Day trilogy. And we're going to have to thank Brother Obsidian for giving me this jewel. This brother has hooked me up with some nice stuff that I got tucked away in my war chest. I'm going to deal with this in the trilogy. a 3-part masterful production series of videos. I'm going to include Cynthia G in there. I'm going to throw her in there too and mix her up into the whole classic Royal Rumble, if you will. But that's tomorrow for Yo Mama's Day. You know what it is. Second Nature Like Breathing. Send me I'll see you later. And of course, you've seen the title of this video. And the reason why I titled this video as I did, as I had all these people sending me messages asking me, brother, you got to comment on this C.J. King. Brother, you got to say something about this C.J. King, this law student, and these black women are attacking him. So I'm sitting back and I'm looking at the whole dust up. And I'm looking at how black women went in on this dude. And I thought to myself, wow, this is kind of interesting. You mean to tell me they gonna throw me an alley-oop like this? And they're gonna throw me an alley-oop like this a week before Yo Mama's Day? And I'm sure you already know the whole dust up. You have a brother who graduates from law school and he's making poses and he's chilling and he makes a post, I believe it was on Instagram, and he talks about how he's a catch because he has these 2 degrees and he has no children, no baby mama drama. He's upwardly mobile, educated brother, no criminal record. And I'm thinking, well, you know, that's what these sisters say they want. That's what they say they want. Every time you hear these women complain about black men, they say they want brothers like C.J. King. But then it becomes really odd that they trash this brother. And so I'm taking the whole incident and I'm putting it under the microscope. And everybody who was sending me requests asking me, oh, I know you're going to hit this. I know you got to comment on this. I decided, you know what, I'm going to have to come back and title this video as I did for those who just haven't gotten it yet. And I'm going to explain to y'all in this video the 2 ironies in this whole dust up. There are 2 crucial ironies in this entire dust up. Because we got to remember now, as I said, black women have said the C.J. Kings is what they were looking for. But then you have to come back and ask yourself, then why are they trashing this dude then? And that's a good question. I'm going to tell you why. And it goes back to something that one Crystalline Cares has said in many of her videos. Y'all remember Crystalline Cares have said, I tell black women to stop looking for unicorns. And what she means by unicorns is that good black male. In other words, she says to black women, stop wasting y'all's time. Stop wasting y'all's time looking for a good black man, which she equates to a unicorn, a mythological creature. In other words, he don't exist. He don't exist. So stop wasting your time. Level up. Explore your dating options. Choose character over color. Yeah, this is what you have to do. If you don't do this and you spend your time looking for the mythological good black male, the i.e. unicorn, you're going to die single and alone. This is what Crystalline Cares says. So now, once you understand that, then you understand why they trashed C.J. King. Because what have I told y'all? In many of my videos, I told y'all they're going to use your dysfunction against you. Now, somebody got their hand up in the back of the class and I see they're asking the question. Well, wait a minute. C.J. King doesn't have any dysfunction. He's a college educated brother, a law school grad, upwardly mobile brother, you know, great earning potential, no criminal record, don't have no babies throughout the town. So you said they're going to use their dysfunction against us, but this brother doesn't have any dysfunction. That's a good question. I'm glad you asked, because what you have to understand is that where there is no dysfunction, they will manufacture it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anything to get to that white man, which we're going to deal with in a minute. But where there is no dysfunction, because remember now, y'all got to remember, when we come out and we laugh about 70% of black women being single, what do they say? What is their retort for that? Their rebuttal is, well, the reason why 70% of black women are single is because the dating pool of eligible black men is shrinking due to crime, due to homicide, due to prison. These are the talking points. Homosexuality. All the good black men are what? Dead, in jail, or married. That's what they say. These are their talking points. Maybe not in jail, dead or married. But, that's subject for another video. We know the talking points they use. So if that's the reason that you have 70% of black women who are chronically single is because of this dating pool has shrunk. And you have a CJ who clearly is above that. Now, they criticize this brother for what? Because of how he was posing in his Instagram photos after graduation. Hey, come on now. That's the best y'all got? That's the best y'all got? Y'all mean to try to tell me, if you've ever been to a college graduation, if you ever graduated, what are people doing right after that graduation is over? They're taking pictures, they're clowning. Hell, you done busted your ass for 6 years trying to get this degree. I'm going to take these pictures. After I do the formal picture with the family, I'm going to clown in those photos. Yes, we got to give the brother a pass. He's graduating from law school, for heaven's sake. That's the best y'all got? Y'all going to complain about how he's posing in his pictures? Where there is no dysfunction, they're going to manufacture dysfunction. Why? Because they need dysfunction to justify doing what? What have I told y'all? They're going to use your dysfunction against you to justify doing what? Getting with God. In other words, the white man. And they have to have that dysfunction, because you think about it, CJ, they should be sending CJ their resume. They should be sending him their resume saying, listen, man, choose me. Yeah, that's the kind of guy we be talking about. No, they don't want him. They don't want that. Kristen Carson said it. Listen, that's a unicorn. That good black male, that bullshit don't exist. Stop wasting your time, sister. You about to go out here and find you a white man. Now, the ironies, because there are two ironies in this shit. And the first irony is this. This white man, he doesn't need that law school degree. No. See, this white man can be a high school dropout. And in the case of the sister that we seen right here on YouTube, that black woman found that white dude homeless, living in a shelter, strung out on meth. And that sister took that white man into her home around her children. Y'all remember that? And she complained on a live stream. I mean, they actually gonna give me this much ammunition, man. I can't believe it. She complained on a live stream about what? The size of his penis. A homeless drug addict, unemployed. She took him into her home around her children. Why? His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. As long as he's white, he don't need no law school degree. So CJ said, aha, now what? Now when? That I got this degree. Now I'm a prize. But guess what, CJ? This white man is the prize even without the college degree. All he needs is white skin. And the reason why he only needs white skin is because the majority of black women worship his white skin. This is the reason why, as I told y'all in many of these videos, this is the reason why if you go to one of these sisters and you ask them, excuse me, are you married? Are you dating? She's going to immediately retort what? Yes, I have a white boyfriend. Yes, I have a white husband. Not, I have a husband. Yes, I have a boyfriend. No. We have to emphasize what is important. And what is important, I have not just a husband, but I have a white husband. That's God for you. Yes, I have a white boyfriend. It is because of his whiteness. That white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. Y'all remember? Remember back when that white dude made that post, or that sister, she recorded her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a Donald Trump supporter. He was getting on her about, if you don't like Donald Trump, go back to Africa. And she was sitting there in the post. I've done videos on it. We all seen the footage. And she's sitting there, why are you talking like this? Why are you being so mean? Why are you being so racist? Y'all remember that dude? When she met that dude, here we come. Here's another one. When she met that dude, she took him into her home. He, too, unemployed, behind in child support. I can't make this shit up. Wait a minute. Stop. You mean to try to tell me the white man who is the protector, the white man who is the provider, is behind in child support payments? I thought that was only something that black men dealt with. She took that white dude and his child. And again, she admitted this out of her own mouth, not me lying on her. On a live stream, she admitted, when I met the dude, he was unemployed, behind in child support with his child. I took them both into my home and I was taking care of both of them. Wait a minute. Hold on now, y'all. Stop the presses. Stop. Red flag. Fuck this. I'm challenging this play, ref. Wait a minute. Ref, how is that not struggle love? How is that not a dusty? Hey, wait a minute, ref. You mean to try to tell me that she took in a guy who was homeless, a guy who was behind in child support payments? Every time I do these videos outside, these guys want to fly overhead. I think they be listening to my whole, man. It never fails. Whenever I record one of these videos, it come. But anyway, back to the point. You mean to try to tell me, ref, that this white dude is behind in child support payments. He's unemployed. He don't have a place to stay. And this sister took them both in and was working a full-time job taking care of him. Ref, how is that not struggle love? How is that not dealing with a dusty? You know how it's not dealing with a dusty? You know how it's not considered struggle love? His white skin, say it with me. His white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. So even though he's unemployed, that's all right, baby. Come stay with me. I got room for you, baby. If that was a black dude, oh, hell no, nigga. You better go see if you can surf on the couch of your friend. I ain't taking care of no nigga. You got me fucked up. You better get a job. I ain't taking care of no. I ain't marrying down. I ain't doing no struggle love. I want a hypergamy. I want to level up. Hey, nigga, I can't holler at you. I ain't dealing with no niggas. But a white dude, come on in, baby. Come on in. You and your child. Not just you, your child. And when y'all here, I will take care of you. I will go to work and feed and clothe you. And on top of not only feeding and clothing you, I'm going to bend this ass over for you. So, I mean, come on now. The power of white skin. It covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. That's the first irony with the CJ piece, man. See, CJ said, now when, CJ, that I got this degree. See, because before I got the degree, I wasn't a prize to the black woman. Because they didn't want me. But now that I got this degree, I'm now a prize. But now the irony is, Mr. CJ, is that white man with no degree, no high school diploma, no job, no place to stay, taking drugs, is still the prize in the eyes of this black woman. Why? Because his white skin. That white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. I know y'all wonder. Well, brother, you said you had 2 ironies. Well, I do. I ain't done yet. The doors of the church ain't open yet. I ain't done yet. You want to know what the second irony is? Now remember, again, Crispin Cares has said, don't look for no unicorn. Don't waste your time trying to find no good black man. He don't exist. He ain't out there. If you spend your time looking for him, you're going to die alone and single. Remember now, the reason why 70% of black women are chronically single is because of that shrinking pool. Jail, homicide, homosexuality, the few that's married, that pool has shrunk. So now, black woman, it is incumbent upon you to do what? Level up. You got to seek means of means. And see, let me put a shameless plug in for the rabbit hole. I'm going to deal with that in the 3rd video in the rabbit hole. This whole concept, because what I'm wondering, I'm going to touch up on here. They're not going to get into it here because I know they'll flag the video if I go too hard on it. But what I'm wondering, when you hear all these black women talk about getting a man of means, leveling up, I often wonder, and I think I actually did a video on it, where I asked the question, black woman, if you want to get let's say you get a guy, a white dude, and let's say that white dude is worth, I'm going to throw a number off the top of my head. Let's just say he's worth $5 billion. $5 million, whatever. And he has money. So he's bringing his wealth to the table. And he sits that on the table and he says, this is what I'm bringing to the table. I'm worth this amount of money, X, Y, Z. My question to all of these women are what are you bringing to the table that equals his wealth? And please don't say, well, see, well, if I was in the hole, I would say it differently, but I know I got to clean it up here, so let's be politically correct. Please don't say, don't say your derriere or your the size of your anatomy. Let's just put it that way. But in the whole, y'all know I will go a different way. But the bottom line is, what are you bringing to the table, black woman? What are you bringing to the table that is worth what this white dude is bringing in terms of money? If he's bringing $1 million to the table, what are you offering that's worth $1 million in your mind? Now, we're going to answer that in the whole. Let me get off of that and get back to the second irony, because I almost slipped up. Let me leave that alone, get back to this. Let's get back to the second irony. So she wants to level up. They've leveled up. You got all these women, all these channels, hypergamy. I've divested. I've left the black community. I don't deal with knackers. Okay. So since you have leveled up, since you're not you're not going to do the struggle of, you're not marrying down, you're not doing all of that. Since you have experienced hypergamy, then my question to y'all is, and this is the second irony in this, is that 70% of y'all are still chronically single. How do you explain this? Now, you can't say, well, it's because of black. No, baby, no. Remember, you have hashtag divested from them. You have leveled up from them. You're not giving them the time of day. So since you're not giving them the time of day, since you're not interested in them, no matter if they have a law school degree, master's degree, whatever, you're not interested in them, so you can't keep using them as an excuse. But since you have leveled up, since you have now experienced hypergamy, since you have now gotten to be such a sophisticated and feminine black female, why is 70% of y'all still single? Why is it that these white dudes who y'all say want y'all so much and who y'all worship so much, why is it that they're not putting a dent in that 70% number? Why is that? Isn't that kind of ironic? It's ironic that y'all say now, if I could just meet this white man, if I could just find me a white man and get this white man, no matter what, I'm not going to only lower the bar for him, I'm going to remove the bar. He has no expectations. The only thing that I need him to be is white. Why is that the only thing that they need him to be is white? Because his white skin, say it with me, follow the bouncing ball. His white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. So no matter what his educational level, it doesn't matter. He's white. No matter what his economic level, it doesn't matter. He's white. No matter whether he has a peg leg, it doesn't matter. He's white. No matter if he has one eye, it doesn't matter. He's white. No matter if he has one arm, it doesn't matter. He's white. Because his white skin is the only criteria. Black man, you got to be in shape. You got to have a six-pack abs. You got to have no love handles. You have to have nice built calves and legs, broad shoulders, muscles, straight teeth, clean teeth. You want the hair done. They have to require all of this from you. They have so many standards on you. But this white man can be fat and out of shape with titties as big as hers. It doesn't matter to her, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because his white skin. Woo! His white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sins. And even though these women who say they've leveled up still can't find them a white man, call the wrong, look on YouTube, look at all these channels, all these hypergamy channels, all these women talking about this good white man, and not one of these sisters, call the roll, not one of them have a white dude. Not one. Not one. I ain't gonna call the names. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see them. Not one of them have this elusive white man, and this is the reason why 70% of them still remain single. Because at the end of the day, sister, you know what that is? Because your problem is not external. Your problem is internal. And y'all don't want to look inside. Because I understand what you're going to see. I know what you're going to see once you look inside. But see, as long as you can deflect and say it's black men, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, and it's not you, then you can have an excuse. But now that you done leveled up hypergamy, and now that all these white men want you, and you're dealing with them, but you're still chronically single, we have to start asking the question. It's not them, it's you. It's you. And that's why 70% of y'all single. Now, we can open the doors of the church now. We can go and open the doors now, folks. I told you. And I got through this video without slipping up, without making a mistake. Because when I get down in that hole, this is shameless plug for the rabbit hole. I'm telling y'all, when y'all see that footage that Obsidian sent me, I want y'all to pay attention to the son who, and it's not like he's dressed like a female. You just got to see it. I'm telling you, it's all in that video. I think the video footage is 3 minutes long, but it's all there. It's all there. And then here come the mama out of the donut shop of all places. And she's confronting the white dude. And while she's confronting the white dude and her son, here come the Negro. Here it comes. His cape flapping in the breeze. Captain Saberhole to the rescue. Oh, underdog hearing the cries of sweet Polly purebred. It's all in that footage. I'm going to show it to you and I'm going to give you some commentary. All part of the masterful Your Mama's Day trilogy. You know what it is? Second is like breathing. If you want it, send me an email. I'll send you the link. And again, the doors of the church are open. Because at the end of the day,